In the age of artificial intelligence, the battlefield is no longer limited to tanks, missiles, or soldiers. Today, the war is fought with algorithms, data, and cold calculations. At the center of this new frontier stands a company many have never even heard of, Palantir Technologies, and at its helm, a man who sees himself as a kind of modern-day Oppenheimer, Alex Karp.
We want and need this country to be the strongest, most important country in the world. We are dedicating our company, we have dedicated our company to the service of the West and the United States of America, and we're super proud of the role we play, especially in places we can't talk about, and make the institutions we partner with the very best in the world, and when it's necessary, to scare enemies and on occasion kill them. I am proud that we are supporting Israel in every way we can. Our product is used on occasion to kill people.
This is drone targeting, or what is this?
Targeting of all kinds.
An organization that has now found itself at the heart of one of the most destructive atrocities of our time. In Gaza, its technology has been used to aid the Israeli military in selecting targets, generating data, and coordinating strikes. But how did it get here? How did a private tech company founded in Silicon Valley become so deeply embedded in the machinery of modern warfare? And what happens when decisions of life and death are handed over to algorithms? This is a closer look at Palantir, at its rise and at its reach, and the human cost that follows. Palantir was born over 2 decades ago. Its initial funding, not from Wall Street, but from the venture capital arm of the CIA, America's most secretive and powerful intelligence agency. From the very start, Palantir was designed to serve the world of espionage and covert operations, but no one could have predicted just how far its technology would go or how many lives it would come to destroy. Its co-founders, Alex Karp and billionaire Peter Thiel. Thiel, the billionaire founder of PayPal and a vocal supporter of Donald Trump, poured millions into Trump's campaign. In return, doors in Washington opened. Palantir became a problem solver for the US defense establishment, quietly embedding itself into the operations of the FBI, NSA, CIA, and the Pentagon. A private tech company granted unprecedented access into America's most sensitive intelligence networks. Access few companies have ever been allowed to hold. But it wouldn't stop at America's borders. In January, Palantir announced a strategic partnership with the Israeli Defense Force. According to reports, Palantir software plays a role in generating so-called kill lists, helping Israel identify targets for its ongoing war in Gaza. Some call Palantir the AI arms dealer of the 21st century. Some going as far to say that their technology has enabled some of the deadliest airstrikes on civilians in modern warfare. Karp believes that the survival of the West depends on an unbreakable bond between military power and private tech giants like Palantir. Karp stands openly in the spotlight, unafraid to voice his views, unbothered by criticism, and remains deeply controversial. When student protests erupted across the American campuses over Israel's war in Gaza, Karp dismissed them as, quote, a pagan religion infecting our universities. He even suggested some protesters should be sent to live in North Korea. Now, of course, not everyone agrees with Karp's vision. One of the Nordic region's largest investors sold all its shares in Palantir, fearing complicity in war crimes and violations of international law. And when confronted about his technology being used to kill Palestinians, just look at Karp's response to when a Palestinian woman, audibly emotional, accused him of having a role in the deaths of her family in Gaza. Rather than expressing regret or empathy, Karp coldly defended his company's actions.
Your weapons and your AI support genocide. Shame on you.
Oh.
You're killing my family in Palestine.
Yeah. And you know,
What kind of person are you? How do you sleep at night?
well, if you
Shame on you.
do you want to hear my answer?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So I think the primary cause of death to Palestinians.
That's not funny.
Okay. Do you want to hear the answer, or do you want to yell?
For no reason.
Well, you don't want to hear an answer?
I want to
Obviously. So the primary source of death in Palestine is the fact that Hamas has realized that there are millions and millions of useful idiots that will...
Using that excuse, this is why you don't get a platform to speak. Because you are killing my people and you're justifying it because of Hamas or anyone else.
Can we get security up there?
Your AI and your technology from Palantir kills Palestinians!
But what makes Karp so indifferent to the killing of Palestinians? One clue lies in Israel's massive defense industry. In 2022 alone, the Israeli Defense Ministry signed nearly 15 billion in arms contracts, a record figure. While companies like Palantir own only a fraction of this, their role is growing rapidly. Israel has already dubbed its 2021 11-day assault on Gaza as the world's first AI war. And today, that technology is even more lethal. But what exactly does Palantir's technology do?
Palantir company, right?
Yeah.
And that's about a surveillance thing. So this thing is fucked. This sounds crazy, dude. Like this sounds like we're only going to be human for like 2 more years, right?
Well, at its core, Palantir is a powerful platform that aggregates surveillance data, phone records, and intelligent feeds to create a unique digital profile. Profiles that can guide everything from drone strikes abroad to deportations within America. But in Gaza, this technology has taken a far darker turn. An investigation revealed that Israeli forces have systematically bombed the homes of individuals identified by AI algorithms. At one stage, 37,000 targets were selected through an AI-powered database.
Sources told me that the military knew, because they took a random sampling and checked one by one, the military knew that approximately 10% of the people that the machine was marking to be killed were not Hamas militants.
Among the most chilling programs was Lavender. The system was conceived and built by Israel's Unit 8200, its elite signals intelligence division. Using AI, it rapidly flagged thousands of Palestinians for targeting. While multiple reports confirm that Unit 8200 developed Lavender, Palantir's deep ties to the Israeli military have raised some serious questions. Its advanced AI tools, combined with close collaboration, have fueled suspicions that Palantir's technology may have supported or enhanced the system's operations. Even if Palantir didn't build Lavender directly, many believe its fingerprints are not far removed. Then came Where's Daddy? A program designed to strike when targets returned to their family homes. The result? Entire families wiped out.
A second AI system known as Where's Daddy tracked Palestinian men on the kill list. It was purposely designed to help Israel target individuals when they were at home at night with their families. One intelligence officer told the publications, quote, "We were not interested in killing operatives only when they were in a military building or engaged in military activity. On the contrary, the IDF bombed them in homes without hesitation as a first option. It's much easier to bomb a family's home. The system is built to look for them in these situations."
The name itself, Where's Daddy, is chilling. Cloaked in casual language, it masks a brutal logic. At times, targeting families, women and children when their father isn't even home. It's hard to ignore how twisted this is. How sanitized language can be used to describe something so deeply violent. A phrase that sounds almost childlike turned into a tool for systematic killing. In the first weeks of Israel's bombardment, tens of thousands of Palestinians were marked for death. Many of them women. Many of them children. As one intelligence source put it, the algorithm made the decisions. We just signed off. Sound familiar? Palantir doesn't just deny responsibility, it profits from it. Its technology turns civilians into targets, families into coordinates, and entire neighborhoods into data to be completely erased. Sold as innovation, their software has become a silent executioner, enabling decisions made far from the people who bleed for them. As we reflect on the unfolding atrocities in Gaza, it's clear to say that we won't be saying that technology was used to preserve life, but it was used to target and annihilate the most vulnerable, to starve a trapped population and systematically destroy Gaza's weakest and most vulnerable. It's not just tragic, it's inhumane. This isn't a prediction, it's a calculated annihilation. In the hands of unchecked power, technology doesn't just predict the future, it decides who gets to have one.